Good afternoon, Ms. Chai. Today we are going to present about the business plan project, finance and accounting case study information, initial presentation. My name is Lee Jing Han, and I am from group 3-1. And these are my group members, Faiz, Marcus, Zizeng, and Andy. So here is the agenda for the presentation. I'm going to cover the introduction and the products nomination. Marcus will talk about the comparison between all 5 different products or service and the final selection of the discussion. Faiz will talk about the details of our selected products and project planner. Andy will talk about the legal requirement and intellectual properties of the business. And finally, Zizeng will present the marketing analysis, our plans, and conclusion of the presentation. And so here is the 5 products or services nominated by our group. Before the nomination, the team has a quick discussion and the team came out of the result that business that are related to food will be easier to start and maintain because food is one of the basic necessities of human and it stands first among all basic needs. And so there are total 4 products and services nominated related to food, which are Chocolate Workshop, Food Truck, Egg Farm, and Comfort Food Restaurant. Besides that, due to the COVID-19 pandemics and the development of technology, e-commerce platforms such as Lazada, Shopee, and Zalora is also an uprising business due to its increased amount of customers. So the team also came out of a nomination to start an e-commerce platform business. And that's all for my part. And now I will pass it to Marcus for the comparison between these products and service nomination.
Hi, my name is Marcus. Thank you, Lee, for the introduction to the presentation. I'd like to continue the presentation by talking about the final selected business plan. The final selected plan is Restaurant Comfort Food Business. Through comparison among the nominated products or services, Comfort Food Business outrank the other nominations with many strong criterions. In terms of business sustainability, Comfort Food Restaurant can be easily reached by customers as food pictures are commonly shared on social media. Since food is the primary source of human needs, it has huge potential market size and market growth rate. However, it has weak industry structure as there are many competitors. In terms of product potential, Comfort Food Business has strong sources of differentiation as Malaysian comfort food has huge variety of food, beverages, and delights. It also has legal contractual advantage when compared to other nominations as hiring workers and renting a shop require legal contract, which is important for all parties involved. In terms of pragmatism, this business has strong degree of control as the quality of food and services depend on the disciplinary and skills of the employees and the management team. Besides that, this restaurant comfort food business has proprietary protection to protect recipes, signature dishes, and restaurant brands. The response time depends on the experience and the skills of the employees and the management team. Thank you.
My name is Ahmad Faiz bin Bolhi. For today's presentation, the agenda that I will cover is details on the nominated final product services and project business planner. As mentioned by Marcus from the comparison analysis, the final product service that we are agreed upon is to run a restaurant business. The restaurant business focuses on producing and delivering service Malaysians comfort food. Naming the brand of the company is an important direction to attract customers. Since the business is focusing on Malaysian comfort food, the appropriate business name will be Home. Comfort food can be described as foods whose consumptions which can deliver of well-being or consultations. By naming the business name as Home, in psychological aspect, this will provide a nostalgic feeling or sentimental value, perhaps reminding the customers of their home. To explain why restaurant business is chosen, according to the research that has been studied by Professor Jean Perry-Poulin, it states that the frequency of Malaysians eating outside in restaurants is high. From the research study, it also states that most of them prefers a Malaysian cuisines or locally available food. Since the study is made for Malaysia, while in Kuching, it is still applicable since the study shows majority of Malaysians love comfort food, which can directly connect it into Kuching. The crucial aspect to a successful restaurant business is the quality of the product delivered and top-notch quality services. As for that particular reason, The mission and objective for Home is that we are committed to deliver high-quality products and services to customers. Customer satisfaction is also the main goal that we prepare to achieve. To be able to do that, the mission and objective of the business need to be fulfilled in the first place. Therefore, the business is committed to deliver high-quality products which can deliver the feeling of consultation while dining in our restaurant. The product will be prepared in simple, traditional, or traditional model style to satisfy the customer's need. There are many business models for running a restaurant business. For the business project, we will discuss about 7 main business models for a restaurant. The first business model that is required is a location for its operation. Hence, the appropriate operating model for Home is to operate in traditional street business style via physical store interaction. The next business model is that it requires premises of rent and hiring employees to work with the company. The third business model is the initial cost to start the restaurant business. This includes all the necessary equipment of a restaurant. Value proposition is also one of the important business models since it indicates what makes the restaurant business different from the other competitors. In this case, Home is specialized in delivering high quality and delightful top Malaysia's comfort food to satisfy customers' needs. Revenue sources help to explore potential products and services for Home. Examples of revenue sources that can be implemented are food delivery, carry-out services, catering for businesses, personal events, and even vouchers. The target market focus on demographics and psychographics of the business model project. This part will be further discussed in the next presentation of the slides. The last business model it requires are the expenses of the restaurants, which includes the restaurant payrolls, rent bills, property, sales, and others. Now, we proceed to identify the location for the business. The business is set in Kuching, Sarawak, Malaysia. A commercial short lot is an ideal choice for the location to run the business. According to iProperty.com, there is a commercial lot available in Miran Square, Jalan Wan Alwi, Kuching. The monthly rent according to the seller is 2,200 ringgit. Since the price range is still negotiable, according to the seller, it is expected that the lowest price that we can rent is around 2,000 ringgit. In order to have a successful business project, management and teamwork among members are crucial. To compensate this statement, a project planner, or as known as Gantt chart, has been done to manage time and workload for the group members. The slide shows the Gantt chart which has been constructed. The middle column of the chart shows the time of the week that we are currently in or for the future, while the rows include the tasks that is needed to be done, including group task 1, 2, and 3. The respective color represents the group members, and each of them have been assigned for the tasks that needed to be done. In addition, the green bar shows commitment of progress of each group tasks, while the red bar shows the deadline of each project.
Thank you, Ahmad Faiz. Now I will talk about legal requirement and intellectual properties of our witness. Food Comfort Restaurant is necessary to apply legal requirement for manage the business. The legal requirement needed include business license. It need permission from local city hall to operate within local jurisdiction. Then, food service license is important for food and beverage business. This kind of license is required as approval that food is served to the public for commercial purpose. Then, signboard license. Since signboard is important to notice and give a sign to customer about our restaurant, thus it apply through local city hall after we get the permission of signboard design. Besides, food handler permit is the proof of completion of state approved course covering sanitation, storage, and handling for restaurant. This permit ensure that our business follow the Regulation Food Act 1983, Food Regulation 1985, as well as Food Hygiene Regulation 2009. Besides legal requirement, intellectual property is also important to protect our restaurant brand. First, trademark. Legal protection to our brand that distinguish the source of product and services. The trademark registration is submitted to the Trademark Department of the Malaysian Intellectual Property Corporation. Then, protection of trade secret. Non-public information which is financially valuable and is guarded with confidentiality measures, which include ingredient and processing method. Trade secrets are protected by a series of confidentiality clauses, physical barrier, and non-disclosure agreement.
Last is copyright for creative works. Copyright available for things of original authorship expressed in tangible medium like food menus and advertisement. Now I pass to Fu Zizhen to discuss about marketing analysis, plan and conclusion.
Hello, my name is Fu Zizeng and I will be talking about the marketing analysis and plan. So the product or service that the team has chosen is comfort food. So what is comfort food? According to Cambridge Dictionary, comfort food is a type of food that people eat when they are sad or worried, often sweet food or food that people ate as children. So it's a nostalgic food, and the team decided to focus on Malaysian style cuisine. And this is categorized under food and beverages, so it is a restaurant type. When we conduct a SWOT analysis, we can see that the strength of the product lies in the strong demand for it, while the weakness is that it requires a high capital to establish the business. Opportunities lies in expansion on the target market, while there is a threat of highly competitive environment. When it comes to the Porter's 5 force analysis, the intensity of competitive rivalry is high because an average customer only eats 3 meals per day. And the threat of substitute is high as well because there are many similar products out there, while the threat of new entrants is low because of the high capital needed to establish the business. The bargaining power of suppliers are moderate because it acts in accordance to the law of supply and demand. So as many as there is businesses selling this type of product, there as many suppliers. The bargaining power of buyers are high because there's so many restaurants to choose from. When it comes to the market structure of the business, it is a monopolistic competition because it is an industry in which many firms offer products or services that are similar but not perfect substitutes. For the market share, it is found that food and beverage services recorded gross output value of 82.8 billion in 2017 on Malaysia, which is the country of operation for the business that we are nominating. Our target market lies mainly with higher education students and workers because this occupation experience stress, and comfort food is a remedy for that. Using the demographics, we can find the market size where a total of 706.55 people are enrolled in public higher institutions, while 15.1 million people were in employment. These numbers are from Malaysia, which is the operating location for our business. The marketing channel for the business to bring the product or service to the customer is through physical stores or delivery services. The promotion strategy proposed by the team is that we give out food coupons to act as an incentive for new customers to come and try the food, and also membership cards which give discounts for existing members. The team decided the appropriate pricing for the products is a 30% markup on the ingredients for each dish. In conclusion, the team nominated Comfort Food as its business plan and successfully made a marketing analysis to evaluate the business potential. Thank you for your time.